Hello, we're here with Margaret Sweeney, Chief Executive of Postbank. Margaret, I would just like to ask you, for any women thinking of setting up in business, what advice would you have for them?
The first thing I'd say is don't overanalyze it, just go and do something about it. The second thing, there's a lot of help out there that you can actually get, so maybe your first step should be go to the County Enterprise Board and get them to help you to actually get a business plan together. I think the first step is you need your concept put into a business plan, where your market's going to be, what help you need to start it up. There's lots of advice out there, so the first thing I do is get that advice to help you pull together a business plan, and then actually go and actually start taking the first steps to make it happen.
And then for women who are already set up in business, or indeed for men as well, what advice would you have for them to grow and to develop their business?
You definitely need a strategy for growth. If you're not growing, you're stagnant, and a company that's stagnant too long eventually goes out of business. So you definitely need a strategy for growth. I would suggest you should develop at least a 3-year plan as to where you want to be in 3 years' time, and then to try and actually write down what are the steps that will get you there in 3 years' time. I think if you're already in business, there's definitely a lot of value in getting expert advice to help you get that business plan together for the next 3 years. And also in the current climate where it's more difficult to get funding and support for that from the banking side, you definitely should be getting the expertise either from accountants, from your enterprise support centre, to actually help you pull that into as good a quality a document as you can get. So you're giving yourself a very good chance of actually getting the funding and the money you need to make that growth happen.
Thank you very much, Margaret.